Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the UMP modifieds here at Kern. Hopefully we can have a decent run here. It looks a little slick on entry right now from what the little shots I've seen so far around the track. It looks a little slick on entry, not too bad, but we got 19 people out here. A lot of people that we know out here, so we'll do the best we can. And we're car number 1, so that's going to be really rough. So I'm going to go get some practice here for qualifying, and we'll see what the track has. Alright, let's get to qualifying here. I ran the quickest time in practice, not by a lot, but a lot of people were in the 14.3s. I ran a 3.11. We'll see what we can do here. I'm just gonna rip top and hopefully not smack the wall or get too sideways, really. 1 and 2 has gotten super wide. 3 and 4 has gotten a lot wider as well, but I still think it's fastest is running the outside. Slider 1-2 may work pretty well. 359, that should be really good. Felt like I hit both corners pretty well. I don't think this second lap will be better. I think my 1 and 2 is already worse. My 3 and 4 might have been slightly better. 461. 3 and 4 was almost on par with it, so pretty good lap. I'll take that so far, but it's going to be mainly a top dominant here, I think, with it being slicked off on that bottom lane to start with, but so far, we're held to pole. Still a good amount of people to qualify, so we'll see where we end up sitting for the heat races. Well, we held on to the pole, so that's a positive. Starting out front here is a big advantage, I feel like, just because this track can get very single-laned quickly. So hopefully we can have a decent start here and try to get to our top, like, right away. If he's still, like, partially on my outside, which I'd be shocked by on a start, I will throw, like, a slider line turn 1 and 2. Because we definitely can get up in front of him doing that. But this track's always weird if you have a problem. Pit entry is going into turn 1 here and exits on the middle of the backstretch. And during practice and everything, nobody knows how to exit pit lane without wrecking everybody. They'll just pull out right in front of anyone. It doesn't matter. But yeah, he's not even getting like fully side by side with me yet. So I feel like we're going to get a good jump here. We'll see. We got Brandon right behind us. Hopefully we can get a good start. I am getting pushed. It was like, oh boy, don't do that. Not able to get out in front of him, but he pushed. That's good. I had a bad start. I got too much on throttle off of 4. All on me. But like we were tapping in 3 and 4. He was like coming down on me or something, and it was like pulling me towards him. And they're wrecking behind me. The 13 pushed in turn 1 there, and everybody started wrecking.
Why would you come all the way down the track?
Now we gotta watch out for any damaged cars, which is a problem. Seems like most of them have gotten off. The 4 car ended up surviving it all. I think he was running like middle or bottom, so he was just under the whole mess. Didn't get caught up in it. Good on him. But I need to get better on that restart, because that restart was real bad. Wasn't able to really throw a slider turn 1 like I thought either. But I kind of just like gassed it up thinking it was going to grip, and it really got sideways on me. So luckily I was able to roll the middle, because I couldn't throw a full slider on him because he actually sent it in real hard into turn 1. But then he got tight, I think, because he either started braking or let off too much on the car, and it just pushed up to the wall. But we're making a little distance. Let's not hit the opening for the pit lane, because we don't need to be pushing it that hard. We're just kind of cruising right now out in first. We have like a second lead, which is nice. They're battling behind me a little bit. I'm just hoping the guys on pit lane don't try to exit pit lane at some point, because we're on the final lap here. Hopefully they all stay on pit road and nobody comes out. There is a consi. I was trying to miss pit lane and exit just in case. You never know. People are crazy. But the 4 is going to end up finishing second. Somehow the 13 ends up in third. I don't know how, but he did. But hell yeah, we get the heat win. We're going to start on pole for the feature. I just need to get better in that turn 3 and 4 where I hit the gas and I just got way too sideways. Because yeah, there's a big slick area right here. So I need to get way down low to get on the throttle down there. So that's what I definitely messed up, because I think I was too much up in the slick. I actually want to go back and just see that to double confirm that. Yeah, I was too much in the slick. Stayed a little too high. I didn't get low enough before I started hitting throttle more. Because I hit throttle, let off as soon as I started getting sideways. But I didn't get low enough was my problem. I had the rear end still out here. I needed to get it a little lower. So we'll hopefully improve on that for the feature. And I want to see what happened to this guy lap 2. Because he just went up here, smacked the wall. They all bounce off and they're all wrecking behind massively. Holy crap. And I think that guy that got flipped was the one complaining. But I don't think the 10 car really couldn't do much. Oh, the 10 car actually did start coming down. I think he was just gassing it. Yeah, he was just gassing it and it started gripping. But yeah, he went flipping. He went for a freaking ride. So we're starting to pull the feature. Let's go. All right, rolling off here in the feature race. Hopefully we can get a better start than we did in our heat, because that was pretty bad. Track's gotten pretty slicked off too, it looks like. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Seems like the top still is the way to go. Might be able to run a slider line or something like that. I don't know. We'll find out through the race. Might experiment with some different lines in it. Because there is a decent bit of grip here in the middle. Might be able to like run middle or like a slight slider 3 and 4. Not even all the way up to the top or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get a decent start though. I don't want to get too sideways again. So that's the one thing I'm really nervous about here. Just because of what happened in the heat race. Waiting on it. Go. Much better start.
Green flag, green flag.
Really waited on it until I got like almost to the straightaway. Just trying to follow where the grip's at up top right now. Try not to smack the wall too much on entry. Really can mess up corner for us. So I want to get it a little sideways, but not too sideways. But if I smack the wall, it's just going to straighten us out real bad too. He's running like a small slider to that middle lane, which seemed to work for him pretty well actually. I'm going to do the slider up to the top though, try to get the grip on the exit. Oh, he's going for the slider.
Outside. Clear, clear. 14.97. Stay out there, man. That leader's in front of you.
Run the slider to the middle here.
Inside, inside.
This track's just so skinny.
14.82.
It's crazy throwing sliders here.
Fuck out. Nice work.
Gonna kind of block the slider line, run my own slider.
I don't know what's wrong with him. Inside, inside. They're low if you need it. 15.
This track's so tight though, it's ridiculous.
Inside. Clear.
Try and run middle here. So I do like this middle lane. Try to go low for a good exit.
15.0.
I figured that slider line in 1 and 2 could work.
Deleted. Get a 14.899.
That's just the way we ended up getting past.
14.89.
Try and run just slider middle, both corners. We're coming up on a lap car, so that's going to be very interesting to see how that goes. I ran way too low there. Kind of made it work though, honestly.
15.0.
I got way too sideways there. Yeah, this lapper is gonna be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Clear outside. 15.
Luckily we didn't wreck him, and I think the lapper wrecked or something there, so that was super sketchy.
I know. One to go.
All right, restarting here on the outside is gonna be very interesting. I don't know how this is gonna go, honestly.
Ready. Look, get those tires cleaned up.
Hopefully I don't spin my tires too bad on the front stretch, just because it's super slicked off there. I definitely don't want to be in the slick on the start here. It's definitely a disadvantage being in that first lane. Oh, I thought somebody just died. Nope, they just blinked. Everybody's good. Try and rip outside here. The car on our inside. Get back down to my slider to the mid. Hopefully I can continue to make this work, because I was making it work. Sounds like somebody was wrecked. They might have towed. Thank you. That's pretty lucky. Not a lot of people will. Never mind, there's somebody else wrecked up here. Yep, that's going to bring out a caution for sure. But we're going to be in third for this restart. Hopefully we can get a decent jump. Alright, we're in third for this restart. Hopefully we can get a good jump like the 6 did on that last restart. Because being on the outside is not fun for a restart. It's gotten so wide, I feel like it's kind of more of a disadvantage to be out there now. Not a great start. I spin my tires on turn 4 again. I just suck at restarts.
Outside, you're clear.
That's my biggest thing, is I'm not great at restarts. I can throttle control in the slick when we're going though. Just the restart portion is bad for me. I don't know what it is, but I just really suck at them. Making that bottom work really a lot in 3 and 4, shockingly. He got too much of a run on the exit there. He still went high. It's actually pretty shocking. I thought he was going to run low. I was trying to get a run under him to stay under him for 3 and 4, but we didn't quite stay under him. I think a little bit higher does get more of a run if you can keep the car straight and get that momentum.
15.1.
Thought he was doing a cut down. I like really let off. I didn't want to run into him. That messed my line up for sure. Guy behind me is ripping bottom 3 and 4 pretty well.
15.236. Deleted to 15.0.
Trying to get that grip for the exit of 2. Yeah, there's just not grip in 3 and 4 at all. Unless you probably go way outside, but that is so far outside. I think I just really like the bottom, like full bottom 3 and 4. Yeah, he went full top there and it didn't quite work out. Try and hook straight bottom 1 and 2. That seemed to work. Don't want to get too much on that. It'll get us a little too sideways.
15.461.
Yeah, I don't really know what I like the best here, honestly. It's tough. Trying some different things. Pretty the same at all of it. But this track is so slicked off, it's crazy. I don't think I've ever raced this track this slicked off before. Trying to find any sort of grip possible. Trying to like throw a slider up to where there's some grip in both corners. Seems like 1 and 2 I need to slide up even more. And then just kind of rip this until the wall almost. But 1 and 2 I need to like slide all the way out to this grip, it looks like. Not do that. That dude just probably broke his car. Or nearly did, it looks like. Wow, I can't believe he didn't break his right front. You definitely do not want to hit that pit lane opening. That is not good news at all if you do that.
Slow on the bottom.
Slow one on the bottom, we're gonna get a restart. No, not quite, there's one lapper
15.
that we're catching up to. Oh, he got that wall again. You'd think after the first time where he almost destroyed his car, he wouldn't be that close to it again. But he is edging it. 2 more laps. Didn't realize we're almost to the end of this thing. And us being the 1 car, I don't know what the difference is in iRating and all here. It's only like a we got a 2X? What? That's so weird. but it was only like a 2700 SOF field. It wasn't super strong or anything like that. Oh, I thought he went too wide there. Did we end up still getting third? I think we still got third. Thank goodness, because I did not want to get fourth there. Tight race to the end. That was fun though. A lot better racing than I expected here, but still had a couple cautions. We sucked at restarts. That was my main thing. I was terrible on these restarts here. And then the 7 was working that bottom really well there at the end. He was getting some good runs, especially because that front stretch, I feel like, ended up like Williams Grove a lot of the time. Like, if you were under here, you had so much more grip down the straightaway. So that's probably where he was getting a lot of speed on me from right there. You live and you learn, but if we finish third, it's not the worst thing in the world. We started on pole, which should have helped us stay there. Oh, the 7 car getting in the 13 there, and then cutting down into the 14. Jesus, that was just a bowling ball going through everybody. He's getting the wall on entry, all sorts of sideways. Got Brandon right here. Kind of running middle when there's a guy right on top of him. They tap a little bit. Kind of squeezing the 12 up there on entry. Because the 12's got to get a little sideways too. 14 just scraping the wall on exit there. This guy is kind of like getting all sorts of loose. Oh yeah, he wrecked right there. Does that bring out the caution? No, I think he ended up being the lap cart we caught. And then I don't know what happened when we caught him or anything. But yeah, it sucked. We lost the lead early. And then just the restart on the outside we were bad at. The next restart I didn't get past the 6. 14 smacking that pit lane opening. Got Durbin here, gonna tail whip the wall on the front stretch a little bit. And this was the lap car that was super sketchy. I don't even know what happened. No, I need to go back and see what happened to him, because that was very interesting, because he wanted to like, he was like slow, but then would like get a huge run on the exit because he would run top, and he wanted to race us as the leaders for some reason instead of backing off at all. And then he backed off here and tried to make pit lane, and that is what the caution was. He just didn't make pit lane. He could have just stayed on the outside and let people by. At least he didn't collect anybody. It was the main thing, so that's a good thing. I thought maybe he collected a bunch of people or something, but I wasn't sure what happened to him. People all just jumbling up on a restart. Really jumbling up there into turn 1. Jesus, was there a wreck there? There might have been. I don't even know. It didn't show anything. Gonna tap that wall just barely, and the car in front of him barely on his bumper. They're super tight. 14's coming down the track. 7's down there, bud. Just all over him. Just tapping him all the way down that track. The 7 was ripping that inside though. He was doing really well down there. It was interesting, but you had to use the bumper a little bit to pass people, it seemed like. I was trying everything to not run into the 6 in front of me. Oh, he got hit into 3 and 4 there. I don't know if the car behind him wanted to rip the outside or what. This guy sounds like he's just full throttle there. And loses it. Oh, right in front of Dean. That's unfortunate. And the 10 car is sitting here. Did he bring out a caution? Yeah, he might have brought out a caution coming off pit lane. Maybe not. I don't know. This is where he got this wall on the back stretch. Oh, yeah. That was sketchy. That was super sketchy. I thought he was going to break his right front for sure. He's lucky he didn't. Trying to throw a slider turn 1 did not work out. Luckily, they didn't wreck there. That would have been pretty bad. This is lap 28 out of the 30 lap feature, so it was very close for that happening. And then everything after the start finish line. But good race. I wish I didn't lose the lead early, because that really hurt us, because being on the outside for the restart and just restarts in general, I sucked at here. Like, I don't know what it is about this track, but I don't run here very much. It doesn't get put on the schedule too often, so this was definitely one on my bucket list. I need to work on, not bucket list I should say, like on my list I need to work on restarts for, because I'm terrible at restarts in general, but this track was just like extra. I don't know what it was. So let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. I honestly might lose some in third here, but I don't think I will, but it will have a minimum gain if anything. But I think we'll hit 5,500 if we do gain. All right, we actually gained 17 out of that 2,800 SOF. Not terrible, but not a great SOF. But gained 17, hit 5,500 for the first time. That's pretty cool. I'm very happy about that. I figured we were either going to barely gain any, which 17 is more than I kind of thought we were going to get, or lose some, honestly, being the number 1 car, because I didn't know what the difference was between me, the 2 car, he's over 5K, the 3 car is 49, so not crazy different. The 4 car is 46, so it was a single split was my only issue, was some guys brought it down with a lower I rating with the SOF and stuff, but I thought starting out first we'd be able to hold on to it. We led a few laps in the beginning, but wasn't able to hold on to it for too long, unfortunately. But either way, it was a fun race up front, and Kern's a track you don't get to race at too often because it's not on the schedule much. So that was a lot more fun than normal, I feel like, for that track. We only had, what, 2 cautions, so it wasn't too bad. And at least we weren't in the hornet's nest for it, because I think if we were further back in the field, it would have felt a lot worse. But being out front, able to run kind of more clean with everybody was fun. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.